Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Hearts of Iron 4, The Great War, with me, Alpha Mega, and the Ottoman Empire. So we are getting inch by inch closer to our declaration of war on Russia. I think we might be a little bit over-preparing because they pulled most of their units away, but that can change pretty drastically very soon. Right now we are almost done with the preparation for the incoming war, and at that point we're jumping on German advisors and the German-Ottoman alliance, which will get us straight up into the war. I think we've also prepared enough on the border with Egypt, where most of this is gonna be happening. I thought that the fighting here is gonna... well, I mean, no, they don't have enough forces there. It's gonna be kind of contingent on us to do a quick succession of strikes. Did we get... no, we still didn't receive the equipment from Germany, which is going to be important for us to get you guys up and ready. Yeah, not training at all, because we don't have the equipment. I mean, we could start deploying them very soon. How much do we need? Well, we don't need that much, to be quite honest. Alright, so the incoming war is done, and now we can jump on the German advisors. German army generals have proven themselves to be quite effective in the recent wars. We better get their help to modernize our army. So army experience gain plus 5%, division organization plus 2%, planning speed is lowered by 5%, but max planning factor plus 5% and land doctrine cost lowered by 10%, and we get a bunch of German generals, so we'll see how good they are once they come and what we can do with them. It's going to be interesting to see them in action. Alright, the railroad has been finished. To the border anyway. Cool, you guys are actually full in supply, even if that area is... no, you're full in supply, but you don't have great supply. Gotcha. And the second supply hub over here is gonna take a little bit more time, but it's almost finished as well. At which point we jump on these military factories, which are all gonna fall here. Oh, we're also short on support equipment quite significantly. Alright then. Is it because of you guys? Yeah, it is. Alright, can we order support equipment from Germany? We can, and we're gonna get 500 of it. Alright, well that's worth it for us anyway. Anything on research? Well, the infantry equipment post, infantry equipment 2, and the White Recon company is coming soon. It's also good. Looks a little bit like Russia is stalling the advance. Kiev is still defended. They might have been reinforced by Italians or something. So the White Recon Company is gonna come right on you guys. How's the Navy doing? What if we gave you naval invasion support here? Yeah, there's no enemy here. So you can still do the naval exercises for now, because we do not need anything yet. But it's good. Oh! Death from disease. Hafizaki Pasha died from disease. Oh, that's the first one first time I saw that. And I think we do not actually have a different commander. Can we... well... do we have anyone in here? No, we don't. I'd like to promote someone of you. Infantry officer, engineer officer, artillery officer. Is there anyone that could get cavalry? Not really. With at least 400. Yeah, none of these are really good. So let's promote some random guy, like you, for example. Akif Pasha. Yes. Because we need someone here. He's not gonna be great, but at least someone rather than no one. He has some skills, so that's doable. Cost us a lot, but I mean, we're not using the command power for anything, and we were capped anyway, so it's not a real issue. So you guys will deliver that in 8 days, which will... No, it won't. But we have enough infantry equipment now, so if we do this one again, that's 5, and that's what we can delete using the confiscation here. Which we will. So that basically clears that one up for us. And we'll have 250 support equipment left. Yeah, alright, gotcha. So how's the recruitment process going? We are almost ready to deploy everyone. Which is... I mean, the issue is if they were green. Current deployment is green, yeah. I mean, that's minus 25% for the defense. And we'll definitely need to leave some units behind, unfortunately, to protect our interest in case of an invasion. And that means I haven't even thought of a potential invasion here. Well, we can't win everything. We're gonna do our best. The good news is that we have additional 150k and growing every week manpower. I'm really interested in what this recon is gonna do to our units. I'm hoping that we're gonna get a decent amount of armor that could stop the enemy from piercing us, because I don't think that our units, even the heavy ones, have a high enough piercing. Yeah, 1.5. I mean, so you guys, what about regular infantry? No, the same piercing. Wait, no, that's these guys. Yeah, 1.4. We really need more of them there, unfortunately. So that's not going to stop us from taking damage, but we are getting enough cars to actually have a decent... I'm expecting that we'll need like 30 per unit to get the basic armored car recon units going. We'll see how that's gonna go. You guys are almost done drilling. That's actually way better than I expected it. Same for you guys. Damn, we're actually doing good. Alright, then we're done mobilizing. So this is gonna be growing, and we're not gonna recruit any more units anyway, so this is pretty decent. Alright, can I order more support equipment from Germany? Yes. So we're gonna be at about 250 extra. We have 2,000 of you guys. Yeah, we're drilling. So it's consuming infantry equipment pretty heavily. But every single factor that we're gonna produce is gonna go to infantry equipment now. I should probably switch to it, and I will once we get better equipment, but not now. Destroyers get extra organization and escort efficiency. That's actually a pretty good one. A convoy mission. We must establish better strategies for convoy efforts due to their importance, but they have on our economy. Alright. So you guys are doing good. Stolen some Serbian weapons. I wonder if we get some newer infantry equipment. Gewehr 98. No, I don't think so. Alright. They might not even have it researched because, you know, we're entering that period right now, so. But we need to get it as fast as possible. 7 days for that. Come on, give me that. Alright, the offensive is continuing, which is good. We're getting more manpower, which is also good. German advisors are coming. Yeah, really, most of the fighting is gonna be important, or most of the fighting is gonna be happening over here. The Easter Rising. Today, this morning, about 1,200 men of the Irish Volunteer and Irish Citizen Army. Ah, that's in Great Britain. Taken over several locations in central Dublin. The plan of the rebels is to hold Dublin city centre, which is bounded by two canals to the north and south, and the river Liffey through the middle. The rebels have taken positions with ease and have barricaded the streets and secured food and supplies. At the General Post Office, 2 Republican flags were hoisted, and Patrick Pearse stood outside and read the proclamation of the Irish Republic, and copies were handed out to bystanders. Due to poor execution, the rising is unlikely to succeed, but it shows the determination of the Irish people for independence. Alright, so we have check the new guys, but yeah, the German-Ottoman alliance, here we go. Russians always had an interest in our straits, while the British and the French are biding their time to carve up our empire. Germany is the only European power that we can trust to ensure pardon me, the existence of our empire. So let's get that. So wait, were they field marshals? Alright, here we have Gold Pasha. Pardon me. I apologize, something in my throat, but didn't we get more advisors? Oh, here they are. Alright, Germany agrees to send advisors. Gold Pasha Otto Wiemann, Friedrich Kreis, and Guido von Usedom. Well, they're actually they're not bad. They're not bad. They're actually gonna do us really good. Here's a low fort, but you're defensive, and we need Otto Wiemann here. And that defensive guy is going to lead our coastal patrols here. That's going to be his prerogative. Alright, so with the German-Ottoman alliance, we're on the clock here. So that means... how many ports do we have here? 1, 2, 3... and... 1, 2, 3... So we have 6... Second Kavardu. Alright, I'm thinking that what we could do here... Who do we have here? We have you guys. So if I got you out of there and into a new army group, which would be led by Golds Pasha. He has an offensive doctrine. It's not great. You're not a great guy for this. Yusuf would be much better. Or could we potentially promote someone? Someone... No, you, not you. Should the career officer. He's not... I mean, I'm gonna promote him still, but I don't think he's gonna have... Oh no, he has defensive doctrine. Alright, so we can put you here. And we'll add 4 more units. 3 from here. Actually, no, like this. And you guys gonna join this one. And you guys will have a new goal. It's gonna be to defend these areas. Defend the ports. So you guys gonna go over there. Alright, Light Armored Recon Company. Let's hope that that was worth it, because that might not be the case, but I'll remain hopeful. Reinforcement rate. Are we working on you and you? Do we want that construction? That's the thing. Double base propellant. Soft and hard attack. Get me the improved artillery upgrade. So that's one that we know would be good. Rhine metal. Alright, so I'm gonna pay for that. It's actually pretty good. And let's see what it's gonna do for you. Please make this worth it. Increases breakthrough significantly. Soft attack, hard attack, reconnaissance, armor and piercing. Yes. And requires just 24. Really? So if we do that, we just need... a bunch. Not even much. Alright. I'll take it. So you guys will now be even more effective. I mean, armored cars tend to suffer extremely high casualties, so, you know, we still need to ensure that we have a lot of them in reserve, and we're importing the goods so far. We'll have to move it elsewhere once we can't. So we're gonna probably throw some at improved artillery and on infantry weapons, but in the meantime we're just gonna chill. Really nice, really nice. They already got the UDs. Happy to see that. Now what I expect here to happen is that we're gonna take Nicosia and then be stuck there because we won't be able to defend the area from enemy intrusion, but we'll see how that's gonna go. So you guys are coming. We're gonna hold the ports, and that means these guys can hold the European ports. But we'll need to deploy them in about a couple of days. Infantry equipment 2 is gonna come soon, and we're gonna jump on the Moser. There are no changes anywhere on the front. So until we come, it's gonna be just that. You guys will be done with your training. That's amazing. I was not expecting that, but you will. Really nice. You're fast, you have a decent breakthrough, and you have a good commander with the Desert Fox. Yeah, that's gonna be good. So I'm gonna be able to move fast. And if they start pulling some troops, we're gonna attack from here as well. Alright, here we go. So you guys, as a defensive force, will defend the ports. Which is... I'm still expecting that I'm gonna forget about some. Which is a horrifying prospect, but... yeah, and we will need to... wait, is this one Italian? I'm not sure, but it might be. I did not realize that. Alright, all of the coastal territories. Yeah, I'm expecting that we'll need more anyway. There's definitely more ports here than I calculated, but yeah, and you know, Nicosia also has a port and so on, so it's not a good one. But the remedies are for the free, and you have you working there. No, it's ours. So why can't I? Ah, I can. All right. So you have 1 unit deployed, and we're training 28 more divisions. So that's nowhere near close. What we? Oh, wait. So we get 6. Oh, that's actually perfect. That's actually the perfect number. So let's just add, if we take this, that's 1 extra port. And we can get a couple more. So let's get 2 at this point. Alright, Navy is done with all its upgrades. Is there anyone who's not upgraded? No, everybody is... You could upgrade. That's weird. But other than that, everybody's upgraded. Awesome. So that means a lot to us. So we can start an ongoing construction of destroyers. When we have enough steel, we do have enough steel, right? Yes, we do have enough steel. So things are looking relatively good. We're even starting to defend the ports. And you guys are gonna drill. That might seem like a bad idea, but we're still gonna do it. At least for the time being anyway. Alright, infantry equipment coming. Purging the military is done. Division organization, division cover rate, and training time. Awesome. Alright. Wish we could deal with the Harbele officers, but we can't. Great Qing has capitulated. Interesting. The Chinese government has gone into exile, and their main forces have capitulated to the Beijing government, of the Republic of China, who is now in control of their home area. Although the struggles between Beijing government and the Great Qing are over, the Beijing government of the Republic of China is still at an all-out war, and the fighting continues elsewhere. Right, infantry equipment 2 is done. You guys... Defense, soft attack and reliability, hard attack and piercing. Soft attack and reliability. And we want you to research this one. Moser. Oh, they're gonna cut off a significant amount of time. Alright, that's even worth the time. Alright, my units are coming with a bit of luck before they organize an attack. What? Oh no! Wait. Finland what piece the German Empire? So is Soviet? Okay, we can attack the Soviets. The Ukrainians People's Republic, White Peace, the Russian Soviet Federalistic Republic. Special Transcaucasian Committee. Oh, come on, we're missing all of the fun. We're missing all of the fun. I mean, they're still at war. Man, I was really hoping that we take core states. 18 political power in the last 90 days. Alright, we're gonna go after them. Bolshevik coup. Another uprising took place in Russia last night. The Bolsheviks took the offensive and seized the seat of the provisional government, the Winter Palace. All remaining ministers were arrested and the palace's defenders voluntarily surrendered to the Soviets. The flame of socialist revolution spread like wildfire throughout Russia, causing shockwaves that reverberate across the entire world. However, the scattered forces of the provisional government and other groups are ready to repulse the Soviets, with whom they have fundamental disagreements. Perhaps, if Vladimir Lenin succeeds in defeating his opponents, we can begin to contemplate world revolution. People who boasted that they had made a revolution have always seen the next day that they had no idea what they were doing, that the revolution made did not in the least resemble the one they would have liked to make. Friedrich Engels. Alright, well, we're still gonna join the Germans in the fight, but they managed to coup. It's kinda interesting because Russia crumbled like nothing. So we'll see what kind of situation we're going to be facing here. But for us, you know, it's good news. We can still attack these guys and take their territory. You guys are now full in supply, which is good, you know. Our preparations went ahead smoothly. And just they didn't do what we expected them to. But you never get that. Alright, army modernization, that one is something that we want. I think we're at like minus 5% now. Minus 4, alright. And in 7 days, so in 1 week, we enter the war. On the side of the Central Powers. Yeah, you're at war, aren't you? Or well, it's gonna be fun for us. We're getting more manpower, significantly more manpower. Jesus. Alright, we're actually producing a decent amount of these artillery pieces now. And we're even adding more and more factories here, so good on us. But the moment we join, we lose rubber axes, and that means significant restructuring of our units. But then again, alright, you guys can stop, and you're gonna support the naval invasion. No, stop. Wait, how did you remove the regions? Okay, let's do it this way anyway. That's easier. I always forget what the this button, then click the region you want to move. Ah, okay. And that's how you do it. Alright, well, the Harbier officers will come after us. And, well, we can get Ottoman claim territory, hold Baghdad, retreat to Aleppo. Well, let's confiscate Antan investments. Aligning with Germany can lead Antan to confiscate their investment. We better confiscate their investment as early as possible. So let's see us join the war. Wait, did we already? No, we haven't. Here we go. But we're still not at war. The Sublime Ottoman state joins the Central Powers. German Empire and the Sublime Ottoman state have had a vaguely close relationship since the end of the Napoleonic Wars, but in recent times it seems that their bond has become unbreakable. The Sublime Ottoman state has formally joined the Central Powers. And here we go, they are calling us to arms. So we're gonna accept it, and now we are officially at war. Oh hey! Alright, we don't even need to fabricate that claim. Cool, so thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next episode where we start our journey. Hopefully in a good way.